You clicked on this video to find out how much it costs to build a house. Make sure to stick around and find out. Smash that subscribe button and like the video. Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to Contractville with the end of Dave series, which is truly saddening. We're gonna have to have something that takes over that alternating Thursday slot, and we started this. We haven't got too far in it, so why not let this take over Dave until something else comes along? Maybe we find like some new inspiration in Undisputed. We do another boxing career, or Call of Duty Black Ops 6 comes around, you know, something like that. So until now, this will just be a gap filler of that, I guess. So we're still maintaining 2 videos a week, but what we are going to be doing today is building our first house. Now, we've got 56 grand to build a house here. I don't know whether that's enough. Now, it says money reward is 85 grand. So I'm saying we're going to need about 85 grand. So I might have to stop off and do some other missions after. But for now, we accept this. And we do get some XP and stuff for that as well, because it's my side mission. Let's head on over there then. Okay, so we actually need to buy things first. Oh, insane. Oh, wait. We're definitely not going to have enough money to fucking build this house now then. Oh, it's only 5k, but still. We need to buy this. This is so we can plan the houses and stuff. I'm sure we need to buy a mixer as well. Yeah, we do. We can see in the top corner. So we might as well buy that while we're here. There we go. That stung a little bit. Oh, and now we need to go inside and buy some other things, such as a small generator, gasoline canister, projection light, and a triple extension cable. There we go. Those are all the things that we need to buy. Still just about above 50 grand, which is kind of crazy. Let's grab our vehicular device. Basically, this is telling us how we build our houses, but I've done this before. I have a multiplayer one with Ryan. We're sort of waiting for updates for this game to come out to do like a full-on series between me and him as well, so we look forward to that, so it's not just boring me. There we go. We have everything. Fuel up the generator. Luckily, the job is only right here. Oh, it's telling us about planning stuff. To be honest, I never read this when we were playing it before, so you can make the planning phase of the new building here. Once you've designed the exterior of your building, separate interior rooms and add windows and doors. Finally specify the type of rooms and start building. Okay, to purchase necessary materials for a new building, go to the nearest hardware store or order through the online store, which we have now. So we should be able to do that, and we will be able to do that and get them delivered straight to us instead of us having to go to the hardware store, which is why I wanted this. It would save us a lot of time. It's time to lay the foundations of the new building. So we'll have to like start digging and blah, 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 making concrete and doing it. And you've got to literally place every single brick yourself, which I love. I think it's really cool. And then this is telling us about all the inside stuff. And then this is the finalizing of the mission. So this is, because we're doing this for someone else and not for us, we'll get paid at the end of the job, blah, blah, blah. If this was our house, we could then either sell it for a minimum price and just get it gone, or you can put it up for auction. Now, auction, you can make a hell of a lot more money with. So if we were ever to make our own house, I would put it up for auction. I suppose you don't have to sell it either if you didn't really want to. You could just have it sat there. But the main goal of this game is to buy and sell, make money doing houses and stuff. So with this generator, I put that there. I do need to go grab some fuel for it. However, I can't. I hope it's petrol and not diesel. Now, you can get these lights. When I used them, they were pretty abysmal. So whether they've updated the lights and made them better, I don't know. Let's get the old extension lead out. That goes in there. This then plug into... I'll then plug into you in this middle one. I guess it needs to be filled up first. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to go run and get some petrol. Hopefully it takes petrol. Oh, God. We've dipped under 50k. Oh, no. Bearing in mind, we've only got 50. We're working on a set budget here. So this is going to be bloody interesting. There you go. I guess it takes petrol. Good. Now you can see how full it actually is. This little bar thing here tells you how full it is. So, yeah. Right, for some reason, I can't get this to plug in. Wait, it's because I plugged this into this. That's why, you dumbass. Right, let's see what the light's like then. Oh, yeah, see, it's fucking worth... It's not even worth a pot to piss in. There needs to be some serious upgrades to this light for it to be worth usable. you know, because at this point you might as well just use that. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's now that done. We can start. We're not plan. We know this. Yeah, let's go in. Bang. But this now is the planning stages of the whole building. Now, much like in real life, there are set standards you need to have. There are set things, and it tells you all these standards here at the bottom. Well, at the side here, it says mission requirements. House size needs to be set between 70 square meters and 90 square meters. It can only have one floor. The living room needs to be a minimum of 25 square meters. The bathroom needs to be a minimum of 15 square meters, and the kitchen minimum of 12 square meters. Sorry, bedroom needed to be minimum 15 square meters. Kitchen needs to be a minimum of 12 square meters, and the bathroom needs to be a minimum of 9 square meters. And here it tells you the total of the meterage of the house. So first of all, what you want to start doing is basically just dropping some exterior walls in, like so. Bearing in mind, this isn't the full size of the plotted land. It tells you where the road is, which is here. This is the maximum size of what the house can be on that land, but you still get a good chunk of land around that. So we're going to make it as big as we possibly can, because anything between 70 and 90 square meters is not big at all. So this will be interesting to see what we can do here. You've got to make sure you put the floor in, because that will then tell you how much your house is. And this is now, we can see it's all unassigned, but it all adds up to 90 square meters just over. So we can start throwing an exterior door. I would say a lovely wide door in the center there. That looks about nice, looks about right, or looks very nice, very good, very sexy. Now, what I've always always wanted to do is have like an open plan sort of feel. I've never really achieved that in this game because I've never just tried to do it, to be honest. So we're going to go and try and do that today. So the open plan sort of feel that I want here would be hallway into a kitchen, right? And I think that just makes the most sense. It only needs to be one bedroom, it needs to have a kitchen, it needs to have a sitting room, and it needs to have obviously a bathroom, which is all well and good, fine and dandy. We can do that, fit it all in. It is just, where do we want to put things? Do we have like a kitchen, open plan sort of kitchen here? Either way, I think we can divide this up like this. For starters, we can make this back. Oh, we can't make that the bathroom. How big the bathroom need to be? It needs to be minimum 9 square meters. The bedroom needs to be a minimum of 15, right? Yes. Okay, so we can sacrifice some of the bedroom for the bathroom, which is fine. We do something like that. There you go. That's what we're gonna have. So if I wanted to do some sort of like, so I've always wanted something like this. Look, I mean, we could add like a little bit of a wall like type thing here, and another little wall type thing here to try and give like, so there's like basically no doorways, right? There's only gonna be 2 doors in this whole house. Well, 3 technically. The one inside, the one to the bedroom, and one to the bathroom. So something like this would be ideal. Whether the game allows that, I don't know. We're gonna have to do some figuring out, making sure things are good. We are still within our minimum requirements of the house size being between 70 square meters and 90 square meters. We're at 85 right now, so we can't really go much smaller. We go a little bit bigger, but there's no point really. Let's throw some doors in first. Now, with me working in construction, right, we always like to have the doors open to a wall, so your room isn't getting taken up by a door, basically. So bathroom door can go there. That makes sense. It opens to the wall. You've still got all of this space and all of this back wall here to do something with. You could even fit a sink on this wall here, all fine and dandy. Now the bedroom becomes a little bit of a problem. Now with the bedroom being so big, doesn't matter too much, but it does annoy me. And you can't have it opening out into the hallway, because then you're taking up the hallway space. Do you know what I mean? So it's just what we want here. So I think we just have it open here, because then if we have it open there, we've still got like all of this space here to work with, you know, to put a bed in and all the rest of it. So we can start categorizing these rooms. Now you can categorize these rooms by, it says rooms just underneath me here. Like for the hallway, we'll find hallway, like this hallway here. And if we just do that, that's now all assigned to the hallway. If we get the living room, and the living room needed to be, okay, so we may have to make the kitchen a little bit smaller to make the living room a bit bigger. Okay, which is all fine and dandy. This is why you need to keep looking at the requirements, people. So if I take like some of this way, add some of it onto here. I'm thinking about rejigging this. I'm going to rejig this whole thing, right? Keep the bedroom and bathroom where it is. Get rid of the bathroom door. Have the bathroom door open inside. We now have an ensuite. If you, how big does the bedroom actually need to be? Only 15. We could put a little hallway here. We could change this to a little hallway. Sort of like this, because that still meets the requirements. This is still accessible to people in the living room and blah blah blah, all that goodness. And this would be the bedroom. The bedroom needed to be 15 square meters. It's now 16. We have reduced it slightly, but it is what it is. So if I just make this the bedroom, make this the bathroom, we just need to whack a door on this. Now again, we're going to run into the exact same problem, but again, with this room being a little bit bigger than normal, we can have a bed on this side of the wall. It's not too much of a problem again. I mean, what I could actually do is we could actually have the door open in this such way. If I get rid of this, and switch this, we then get rid of this. We then add this onto the hallway. We could have then the kitchen. Kitchen only needed to be like so many square meters. Can I make it like that? And then make the living room something like that. We can extend the kitchen a little bit, something like that. Would that work? I think it would. We can always make sure this does work if we just go to check, and we can actually do this. It's just, I think I'm gonna can't really make the living room much smaller, but we can make the thingy a bit smaller. If we do something like this, can you do something like that? I block this off. I'm testing out here more than anything. We already know what the plan's gonna be. Yeah, you can't have like interior walls that aren't closed off, basically. Okay, so that's good. But you can have open plan, which is good. It just means you're going to be hitting the living room, like in this corner, which is not what you really want. But it does work. Right, the only thing we're missing now, it's a pretty big part, and I remember missing this on me first time doing this with Ryan, is there's no bloody windows. So let's get some windows in this place. Let's get a couple of long windows in the back in the living room here. Something like that. I only like having half windows in the bathrooms. Now, where do we put the shower? I would say we put the shower in this corner here. So I'm going to put that there. We could probably put the toilet there with a sink in this corner or something. And in the bedroom, we'll just have nothing but doubles here. Put one in there. Put one in there. We don't want too many windows. And I think in the kitchen, we'll just have the one double there. In the kitchen, we'll have the one double here as well. And then I think at the front, we'll have a triple just because we like the big windows and stuff. There's going to be no center point to this, so it is going to be a little bit off. We'll just put it there. It's sort of central to the room. It's not really, but it is what it is. Check it again. We can now go ahead with this. All we need to do is click confirm, and then we can start building then. There is going to be one thing. We're going to be a bit dark there, aren't we? Have we got like a single window? We fit it in there. Yeah, on the hallway. I just saw that then. Just saw that. So we can go check. Bam, that's happy, confirm. We can tick these boxes. We are happy. Bang, yes. There we go. And now we get a bit of money back for that. Look, this is the size of the house. Right, this is it. So you can see you get loads of land around it. Get a big front garden, but there's literally nothing to work to on the insides, you know? It is what it is. You got to get the shovel out. We got to get digging. Now, it's telling me to hook everything up, but everything has been hooked up. Okay, there you go. That's that done. It did it. Wait, we got skill points. Why have we got skill points? Oh, we have skill points. We can make this a little bit better, actually. We could do that. We've got 2 skill points here. What do we want? Probably plastering, to be honest, because that's going to be a big one down the line. Shoveling's not going to be too... Oh, actually, shoveling is going to be a little bit, because you still got to dig out the main area. Plastering is... There's so many skills that need to be upgraded because they just suck ass. So, either way, what we'll do is we'll go with plastering for now. Base skills with some sort of speed. I move a bit quicker. Right. Now that we've dug this out and done the little side quest of getting this all hooked up and applied all of our points, we now need to fill in and get what we would call in real life shutter work in to do the foundations of the house, the footings of the brickwork. Okay, so we can actually, instead of going over to the shop itself, if we go into online store and go to the Port Town hardware store, we can get our formwork packs. How many did we need? 78. I think we only needed 1 pack then. There we go. What else we'll do is we will get some floor insulation. concrete packs. In fact, we should probably get a couple of those. And we'll get a lintel pack as well. We'll get all this stuff. It just gets delivered straight to us. Look, if I click buy all and I click coals, so send cargo, buy it, we'll click yes. All of that stuff now ends up here. Good stuff. We just throw that in. I should have bought some steel. So I'm going to have to put steel in all this now. And even the floor as well. And last bit, there we go. See, we now need to put some steel in. We're done with this now. That can go in the van. We buy some, quickly buy some steel. Steel has been bought. We throw all that in. This will probably be a longer episode, so yeah, sorry about that. We can throw this for now. We'll need this again in a bit, but not right now. We need to fill all this now with concrete. So if I grab some of these and throw it in there, you can throw about 4 of these in at a time. Make sure to pick your... Oh, we are full. Pick your trash up. And if we go to bang, that's now mixing. That'll do its thing. Make sure to turn the generator off every time you've done a mix because you don't want to waste your electricity and having to keep going over to the petrol station to buy petrol. It's just a bit of annoying. As we get further on, I'll be buying more of these canisters. So we can always just keep them going. Make sure to turn that off. If you click the handle, it'll go into a bucket. We can then start filling this. There we go. That's now that filled with concrete. But put that there because we will need it again. And now we've got to dig out all of this. So digging time. And now that that's done, my God, that took quite some time because I can only dig one at a time. Ugh. We now need to put some floor sand in. I'm going to buy more of that and I'm going to buy another 4 packs of concrete as well because I know we're going to be needing concrete. So if I get that delivered to Coles, thank you, buddy. We get the sand. Ooh, I for sure underestimated how much we're going to need on the sand. And now that that's done, if I grab my metal, you can see I've got to fill all this in with my metal. And yes, it does take up quite a bit. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm probably going to just buy two of these. Okay, now that that's all done and sorted, we can now start pouring concrete for the floor. Luckily, we have some already here. It should have gone off, but it hasn't, so we'll take it. Now we just start filling in the floor. Hopefully, we have enough of concrete. And now that's the concrete all poured. We now need to put some floor insulation. Luckily, I bought that earlier. Here it is. Hopefully, we have enough to do this. Oh no, we're going to need a hell of a lot of that stuff as well. Now that all the floor insulation is in, we now need to concrete it again. This is the final time we'll have to do this, so that's good. It'll just bring it, oh look, so it's all flush with the foundations, and then we can start placing some bricks. I might have to fill up on fuel, actually. I'm going to go fill up on fuel. Okay, so now it's brick placing time. And I think that's also, well, we're going to get the windows and the doors and things like that in. I'll save the interior designing for next time. That'll be interesting because I've never really taken this game seriously when it comes to interior designing. I've always just fucked around. It was even one time me and Ryan did a mission like this, built the house, threw literally just a chair in the house and sold it, and it sold. So we won't be doing that this time. We'll be actually trying to decorate and make things look nice. So let's buy some bricks here. How many bricks do we need? We need 750. We need 10 lintels. How many lintels do you have in this? 15. We're good there. Okay, so I need like 4 packs of bricks, I think. Yes. Yeah, it'll give us 1,000. We'll have a little bit left over, but all ready for the next job, eh? There we go. And there's a little trick you can do with this. If you stand directly on top of it and hold, it'll place them all for you like that. It's really good. That's ready for a lintel. That's ready for a lintel. That's ready for a lintel. Hey, and we leveled up as well. Oh, that's the kind of shit that killed the dinosaurs, that. You guys want to see me stream this game as well? It's always, like, my links to my Twitch, my Kick are always in the description. I never really promote them. So, I mean, if you want to see more of me or want to find more of me, then there you go. I always stream, like, Minecraft and stuff and this and Call of Duty when Call of Duty's good. So, yeah, if you want to find me anywhere else, be sure to check those out. Now, if I'm being real with you, because I'm that kind of guy, make sure to come over to Kick. There are no ads on Kick. Whereas Twitch, they put ads on everything they can. So, you want ad-free viewing? Come over to Kick. Just being real with you. Right, let's get these lintels in, and then we got to put the bricks in over the top of the lintels. But that's pretty much everything. You can start to see the house now taking shape. And don't get me wrong, it's not a badly sized house. It is rather small. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure whoever the poor soul buys this will love it, cherish it. And I mean, the person's already bought it. I'm just doing a job for them. I don't even know who it's for. I feel sorry for the forsod. I've still got to like do the exterior cladding, so we'll do that. We'll get all the windows and doors in and stuff, and the walls and stuff up on the inside, and then everything else can be done another time. There you go. And that, oh crap, yeah, I forgot about this. We need to put in the, there's concrete ceilings that go in, which I'm sure are absolutely filled with asbestos, which is great. You know, that's the one thing I wish they did about this game is I wish we could do proper roofs like that, but you can't. You gotta put these like concrete slabs in, these ceiling concrete things in. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god, did we level up again? Oh no, we completed the objectives. Let's go to side goals here. Look, finish your first build. We can claim that. Perfect. We also got some skill points before as well, didn't we? Because we leveled up and I haven't used them yet. So let's see what we can use them on. Nothing in here. That's annoying. What can we use on anything in here? We've got one skill point. We can only upgrade really the sonar. The sonar doesn't really help. It does if you're doing like cleaning jobs, but cleaning jobs, we're not going to get many of them now, which is unfortunate. What else could we do here? We could not mark. We could, in fact, do the screw driving, because I know we're going to be doing that next, and another thing that can take a little bit of the piss, let's not lie. So we now need to put these stud walls up. That's what we call them in real life. They're called stud walls. Okay, there's going to be a lot of me referencing things that I do on site, because this is literally what I do on a daily basis. It's really cool. Do you know what? I fucking love my job. I love building houses. I love building things, to be honest. It's problem solving, and I like problem solving. I need to buy some of these wooden frames, and how many do I need of them? Only 85. So if I buy 2 packs of this, we can get it all in. We need the insulation for that as well. Now, one thing I'm gonna say about this game that I don't like is the way that they place these in. No, no, don't do this. This is not good. So this is how you really do it. So you have your stud wall here. Perfect is what it is. Yep, bam, right? So what you should have, right, is what we call them are 400 centers, right? Because it's plasterboard size. Plasterboards are, you can get them in 6 foot by 3 foot or 8 foot by 4 foot, right? We get the 8 foot by 4 foot, or they are 2.4, just a little bit over. Sometimes they're like 2.44. Sometimes there's a little bit of variation in them sometimes, right? So to make that work IRL, you'd put centers at every 400, or at least we do anyway. I know some people do it at 600. Now that to me seems like the walls are going to be a little bit too weak. It can still twist a little bit too much, give or take, in the wall for my liking. So I normally do 4, right? But this first one on the wall, that's normally against like a block wall or block, whatever, just whatever it is, right? You'd measure 2.380, and that would be your first one. That would be your first one. It would be there. Okay. Now, obviously, you'd straighten these up. This would be it. You'd then go 400 back from this, say about there, and that would be your next one. Same again here. Same again here. Blah, 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 and blah. Right? And then that's that, right? So they're now straight. Now, what keeps them from twisting and bowing and all of the good stuff? We put a row of what we would call noggins in. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. Some people go in like an alternate pattern, so one a little bit lower, one a little bit higher, one a little bit lower again, sort of like that. Or you can do them in a straight line. Sometimes I do both. It just depends on the situation that I'm in or whatever. So normally you'd measure about 4 foot up, because that's the width of a plasterboard. And then once you got your 4 foot, you would put your row of noggins in. Bish, bash, and bosh. Done, right? That would be your row of noggins. That would be your wall. That's what stops it from twisting and turning and all that bad stuff. And then you could plasterboard that, bam. Put insulation in it, whatever you want to do with it. Let the electricians do whatever they want to do with it. Let the plumbers do whatever they want to do to it, and get their stuff in, and then plasterboard it, type thing. I'm going very into depth about this. I don't need to be. You're not exactly going to sit your diplomas next week in college, but I'm just trying to let you all know what it's like in real life, but it's not the same in game. And obviously the game isn't going to be IRL accurate because it's a game and all of that good stuff. Right? But that's how we would technically do it in it work is this little section right here. What I'd show you, this bit, fuck knows what's going on with this bit. But yeah, this is how we do it. So just thought I'd let you all know. Sorry, that was a bit of a tangent. Right, back to the game. Oh, dude, why did I do that? Right, where's my little wooden things? Did I not order them? I thought I ordered them. Either way, I needed 2. And I'm probably best getting just get 2 packs of each of them as well. Oh, shit, we're back up to 60k. Wait, how did we get that? Oh, it's probably because of us doing our things, actually. Anyway, place these in. Now, that right there is prone to bowing down. I would whack a stud in that, just to keep it from bowing. I know technically it's only a small opening, but, you know, your doors are normally bigger than 400, aren't they? So, you know, you would, well, 16 inches if you're American. So, yeah. When I say 4 inches, by the way, sorry, 400 mil, it is 16-inch centers. 16-inch. You call them 16-inch centers because center of the timber to the center of the other timber is 16 inches or 400 mil, depending on, you know, obviously what you set your work to. I am going way into depth about this. Sorry, this is something I get excited when I talk about my work. I like it. And there you go. Now we got to insulate these walls. We'll throw these with these. I did buy the wall insulation. I don't think I bought enough, but I bought 2 packs. Hopefully it'll do. Oh no, I think it might actually. We could be in with a winner. Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh no, yeah, it is. It is enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, mathematics. And now with the drywall, this is just plasterboards. Normally it doesn't come in a little fucking packet like this. They're big sheets. And in this game, what happens is you plaster straight on the brickwork. No. Bad. We don't do that. Not in the UK, at least, anyway. If you do that in America, then what the fuck? What if the brickwork isn't straight, isn't perfectly plumb? Neither is your plasterboard. So what you do is, when it comes to this, you do a thing called dot and dab, or at least that's what we call it anyway. You mix some shit up, you stick it on the wall, get your plasterboard, put it on, make sure your plasterboard's flat with a level, give it a little hit if you need to, a little pull out if you need to, blah blah blah, and then you can plasterboard straight over that. So yeah, it's good stuff, man. I just love what I do. So passionate. It's just great. It's a good time. And grab this one. Yippee! There we go. That's it. So now we just need to... Right, I'm gonna clean this place up. I'll be back with you in a second. What a mess. So I've cleared the site up. Now we're pretty empty. I've even gotten rid of the other things that we don't need. Everything's now in the back of the van. Because we're now moving on to mostly interior items and interior things. So the only things that we can do now before we start doing interior is the doors, the windows, well, the front door, the 2 windows, and the exterior cladding. And then that'll be it for today's episode, unfortunately. Stay tuned to see what the interior looks like. Now, I don't know how much we have spent so far because our money, we've actually made money by spending the money. I don't know. I'm going to make a guess that we've probably spent about 18,000 so far, if not a bit more than that. Probably about 20. There you go. For a little house like this, it's probably about 20k. I mean, plus the land. I don't know how much the land is. You'd probably get about 100k for this. And I'm being generous there. Do you know what I mean? So let's order some doors and some windows here. So we need a wide front door. Wide front door. What we saying? I'm intrigued by this one. Oh crap, yeah. And we still got to spend money on the interior. So that 20k is going to get blown out the water. It's probably going to be about 50. So we'll see. You'll see. We'll see the grand total in the next one, I guess. Do we do this one? I think we do this one. What's it? Can we change the colors of it? I don't know. I've never seen this one in the game, so this is going to be an interesting one. What do we go for here? Now, this is where the money is spent because doors and windows in this game, they're not cheap, and they're not cheap in real life either, let's be honest. So here we go. I mean, we've not even figured out what I should put on the exterior cladding. We have a look at exterior cladding. I never know what to go for with the exterior cladding. It's hard to see what things look like when they are like this, you know? Like, does that look like render? Is that render? Render only looks good in white, and even then, it can be really fucked up. It can be really shit. I don't know what that is. Should we go with like some booky design? And if I don't like it, I can always just cover it over. So let's see something here. There we go. There's, I guess, 11k worth of stuff. Honestly, that's a hefty amount on just a couple of doors, windows, and exterior cladding. We're gonna have to wait to be day to see what the exterior claddings looks like, really. So I'll get all the windows and stuff installed, and then be back with you. Okay, so all the doors and the windows are in now, and I've even done the exterior cladding. I mean, once the sun hits it, it doesn't look too bad. Like, you look at this corner, it's not bad. Although the windows are very booky to the actual renders, to the render of the building. So you see I did like a brick skin on like the lower decks here to try and stop basically any sort of stain. I'm thinking of this as real life, and I shouldn't be. And it's that sort of like the bottom of the windows. It just makes sense for it to be bottom of the windows. I have done houses like this in the past where they have had like a bit of a brick skin on the like a lower deck and then render at the top, sort of like this, if you will. It doesn't look too bad. Maybe next time though I go with like a different sort of brick, maybe not so dark, or you know, something with a bit more texture. Although it looks too flat for my liking. Like the whole thing just looks too flat, but it is what it is. All the doors and stuff are in. This door frame here is a little bit dark, which I don't know why. It didn't look like that in the in the selection. The windows and stuff don't look too bad themselves. I quite like them. There's only really, I mean, I really like this door. I love that door. That door. Ooh. I mean, maybe the windows don't complement the render too much. I mean, once the sun's hit it like this, it doesn't look too bad, does it? To be fair, it doesn't look too bad. I don't mind that. Anyway, we will tackle the inside next time. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. If you liked, hit the like button. If you're new around here and you want to subscribe, please do. That would be amazing. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.